The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
You need not listen to him, contractor.
Let's go with this assignment, contractor. My father surely would approve.
Whatever are you going on about?
Your asking price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
I shall review this work once the time permits.
Contractor, I have another job. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
I like the sound of this. Work approved, and here's the fee, good contractor.
You think the contractor is going to help you?
Let's make it happen. I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there. Let's do it. Let us hereby have better seating, on which I shall never rest, you mark my words. I'd like to see how that looks the other way again, please.
You use your limited authority for that.
Let's go ahead with this again. Contractor, work approved. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
I do not authorize such an expenditure.
Well, I don't see why not. I think we both know that it's time to change the rug.
The poets doubtless shall be singing of your rug.
Here are the gems. I have this crippling compulsion to commission objects I am never ever going to sit on.
None shall sit besides myself and Cerberus.
Let's go with this one then. If I'm to keep seeing my chamber walls, they might as well not be completely barren.
Why don't you clean your chambers rather than adorn them?
Here's the commission. Should help make my messy chambers even messier.
Betrayed by my own contractor.
How about this, contractor? A fine hallway requires a fine rug, I always say. I say it sometimes.
Oh, leave the blasted rugs alone for once.
Work approved. If there's a finer rug to set back there, I'll likely end up getting it as well.
Are you quite finished alternating rugs?
Here you go. Oh, we absolutely need to get this rug. Right over there.
Meddling with rugs again, are we?
Here's the fee. By my decree, this house is not a house without this rug.
You could make better use of your limitless time.
Approved. This thought-provoking piece seems like a decent conversation starter for the hall.
What is that utterly preposterous design?
Let's go with this. A marble bust of some old man seems just the thing to liven this place up.
Exactly whose unwanted countenance is that?
Contractor, I have another job. This color ought to suit the hole back there.
It was perfectly acceptable before.
Contractor, work approved. Back there, let's change the color theming up a little bit.
Make up your mind.
Let's go with this. This is the color suited for our hole back there. Well, I don't see why not. How about a moody blue color of some sort for the drapery there?
A garish hue.
How about this, contractor? Perhaps a rich green hue for the drapery will feel a little homelier.
Would that you cared about more than the drapery.
Let's go with this one then. The time has come once more to modify the drapery.
Quit changing the blasted drapery.
Here's the fee. This should help liven the mood a bit. Here you go. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
Let's do it. I swear, who would purchase laurels when they could earn them in sporting competition?
Only those with pure contempt for honest victory.
Here are the gems. Let's get some undead flower petals over there post-haste. Approved. These undead flower petals ought to add an extra touch of elegance, I think.
What are you doing to my central hall?
Here's the commission. The halls of Father ought to look more sinister, I think.
A fair enough adjustment, I should say.
Work approved. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose.
That's not of use to anyone.
Here are the gems. This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do with your wretched bedchambers is your business alone.
Here's the fee. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it?
The light of Ixion is bright enough.
Contractor, I have another job. Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side.
Those blades don't even work. No wonder you prefer them so.
Well, I don't see why not. You know, I've always had a thing for double-bladed axes.
I've always had a thing for silence around here.
I think we'll go with this. Can't have too many undead flower petals around here. Let's do it. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there.
The dead need not be coddled with such things.
Here you go. Anything to liven things up even the slightest bit around here.
That would not have been next on my list.
Let's go with this. I think those columns still could use some sprucing up.
The columns were just fine the way they were.
Here's the commission. Was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit.
Those columns are for function, not for show.
How about this, contractor? I would like only the brightest burning, most ornate fireplace available, thanks.
There is sufficient warmth already in that hall.
Let's go with this one, then. I think we can spruce up the centerpiece of the Great Hall just a bit.
This is my blasted hall rather than yours.
Contractor, work approved. This elegant countenance should look perfect above a roaring inferno in the hall back there.
You'll not be burning down this house, you hear me, boy?
Approved. They say that only Heracles himself can lift these things. I'll take them then.
You think you have the necessary strength?
Work approved. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose.
Keep entertaining yourself, boy.
Here's the commission. I'd like to see the depths of Tartarus adorn those walls back there.
Why don't you go see Tartarus firsthand?
Contractor, I have another job. This artful piece of terrifying asphodel should add some atmosphere.
What are you doing to my hall up there?
Here's the fee. This piece has the power to embarrass several members of this house all in one swoop.
I much prefer the walls to remain bare.
Work approved. Every self-respecting house needs a portrait of a girl from Crete.
Another tastelessly constructed piece.
I think we'll go with this. Nyx deserves a place of honor around here. How about right over there on that wall?
Nick surely is unwanting of attention such as that.
Well, I don't see why not. I've not seen the famous Heracles about, and so let's have a marble effigy of him instead.
Daedalus ought stick to chamber work.
Approved. What is it about fountains that makes everything feel a little fancier?
What good shall that do all the way down there?
How about this, contractor? Always hoped we'd have a fountain here precisely in that location.
What is that even supposed to be?
Let's go with this. You look a bit uncomfortable, Father. Here, why don't you have a seat?
What? What happened to my... another of your foolish pranks.
I can't. On my authority, I'd like it if you did this job for me. Is that all right?
You've no authority in my domain.
I grant you funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor.
You are distracting me.
House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
Keep it down.
Among the countless splendid gemstones hidden underneath the earth, a great many are used to decorate the House of Hades, god of the dead, god of riches.
I guess there are a lot of gemstones here.
Is that all?
Water is the source of life, yet still it flows within the darkest underworld recesses, whilst restless shades of mortals look upon it and recall the short days they could drink it and draw breath.
Now I feel bad.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
Power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Claim denied.
No time to rest.
Next.
Within the house's gallery now sits the bust of a distinguished poet, ruggedly handsome in his age, who, although yet to earn his fated fame, shall probably be better known someday.
Never. I paid for it, I can mess with it. No sign of Cerberus for now.
Next. Out with it.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Next. You.
The gemstone-bearing prince commissioned such a finely crafted fountain for the house that all the shades who witnessed it still think of him quite fondly ever since.
Ever since. Hey, that must be the fated list. Just what I always wanted.
A massive set of weights, positioned carefully in line of sight of any visitors, shall doubtless make them think the prince is stronger and in better shape than in reality.
I get lots of exercise, okay? They are completely stuck.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
I guess it's soft.
An object intricately carven solely for the purposes of recreation now resides within the pleasure-seeking prince's chambers, although his lack for an opponent limits its appeal.
Face me yourself, old man.
The shattered weapons of the siege of Ilion are now reduced to window dressings in the prince's ever-cluttered lair.
Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea. As many chances as it takes.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Always wanted my own scrying pool.
The ever-energetic prince, alas, remains incapable of sitting still, even with such a supple, comfortable seating arrangement nestled in his chambers now.
You just prefer to stand, all right?
The valor of the great-hearted Achilles is immortalized upon the prince's wall, as though it might stir up more courage from within.
Achilles must have been incredible back when he was alive. Reach the limit. Show me something new. How else can I improve? Excellent.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again. The contractor's been plenty busy thanks to me. Utterly immovable.
Hey, something back there for you, pal.
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know. There's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Another weapon. This one. Twin Fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped.
Whoa, those are some paws. Care for a warm-up with that? No, keep hitting me.
Empty for now. Find day or whenever to get me out of here.